We're going to be talking about the AppSumo Black Friday fund. We're going to be showing you how you can get involved, start making some money, and finally stop procrastinating and launching your product. So come with me. Again, welcome. Thank you so much for all being here. And by the way, this is a brand new studio. You remember last week, it was looking a little bit jacked up. Now we got the new lights. We've got this. We'll talk about that. And a brand new episode drops about our studio. But today we have a guest star appearance by the staff from AppSumo. Chris, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great, man. That I have never seen your intro before. That just got me smiling ear to ear. That's so dope.
Thanks, man, and thank you so much for coming by. We're happy that you came at the show today, and yeah, this is awesome, man. It's great to have you.
Hell yeah, dude! Thanks for having me. You're one of my favorite people, so I'm glad to be here.
Man, so today we're going to be talking about all things AppSumo. We're going to be talking about the Black Friday fund. We sent out an email earlier. We're having people roll in right now, and of course, Chris, don't worry about it. I'll be vetting all of the questions, so you don't have to worry about watching chat, all of this stuff. So again, you're going to be getting questions and all those things. So let's just roll through this before we start building. Let's talk about what this Black Friday fund is all about. Can you just give me a quick, concise, what is this thing? What's going on?
Absolutely, man. Yeah. So I mean, anybody who kind of knows some of the history of AppSumo, typically we were for a long time, our team was the one going out and finding the products. So then when we'd structure the deals, structure the offers, put those tools on AppSumo and sell them. But we wanted to open that up because we're like, we don't need to be the gatekeeper. We should be able to, like, somebody who has a product that wants to sell it and find customers, they should have a way to do that. And as I was just thinking back on kind of like my own journey, there have been so many times where I've wanted to have a product or wanted to sell a product, and you get, I mean, I'm sure you know this. You get excited about like an idea. And you're like, oh, I can make a product out of this. And then you're like, and then I'll sell that to customers. And that sounds great. But then you're like, well, I need a website and I need traffic and I need a payment system and I need all of these things. And none of those are like what actually got you excited, which was like products and ideas, and then being able to reach customers. So by allowing people to come and list their products on AppSumo, they don't have to deal with all that other stuff of like the website and like the payment process and things like that. So for Black Friday, we decided to kind of up the ante for people to incentivize them to come and list so they can basically get paid to put their products on AppSumo. So we took $1 million out of our Black Friday budget and we're giving it away to digital creators. All they have to do is come list their product. And as long as it gets approved by our team, it's not spam or something like that, and they go live, they get we have a couple different reward structures. So first 400 people get $1,000. Next 2,000 people get $250. And then we also set aside $100,000 and 10 people are going to get $10K of that once the promotion ends. And so in terms of things that you can list, if you go down on the bottom of the page, you can see a handful of the different types of products. So software tools, but you know, if you don't have a software tool, you're probably not going to spin one up in a couple of weeks while this campaign's going. But online courses, plugins, PDFs, checklists, ebooks, all those sorts of things are great. And it takes about 10 minutes to get listed, if not less. So it's been going awesome. This thing's been blowing up. So would love to share with some people how to do that.
Good times. Love it. So, and you know, this audience, we get a lot of questions. People are always talking about, well, you know what? I was always thinking about launching this, or, oh, what about that? Like, this is the time. Not only can you do this in a very easy way by doing this on AppSumo, you're getting paid to do this. So you're getting rewarded for out the gate just trying it. So I'm excited about this, man. You already know. We're a huge supporter of AppSumo. We're doing all these things. I'm wearing an AppSumo shirt right now. So
making me look bad.
Well, actually, I couldn't find one. My wife found it. She's like, "Didn't you want that? You're doing the AppSumo stream." I'm like, "Yes." She's like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Thank you very much." So, nice. Yeah. So, I mean, this is what we're going to be doing today. So, and by the way, just for everyone watching live, the replay, whatever, me and Chris talked about this just briefly, but we wanted to do this organically and show you in real time. We're going to put a timer up. We love timers showing you that you can really do this. It's not going to be the cut and paste of like, oh, but it really took them 10 hours. We're going to show you actionable steps, how you can start launching your products today on AppSumo. So we're going to be going through this. Chris, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and we kind of talked about, I'm like, this is what I'm thinking about doing. I want the audience to kind of see our thought process as we're about to build this, and then we'll do a timer, and then we go to work.
Love it, man.
Love it. Okay, cool. So if I'm looking at digital products I can sell on AppSumo, this is what I'm looking at. What was really attractive to me was PDFs, ebooks, or checklists or SOPs. Like those, I think those are easy because I can make it pretty easily on Beacon or Canva. I can upload it and just move fast. Even the template library, I think I could even do that with an inline list on Notion and just create like a database and then just like sell it that way too. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, we've seen some products come through like that. So one of them was like a Notion power pack that was just like a handful of different Notion templates. But yeah, I think another thing is like a lot of people don't necessarily know what product they have in them. And so I think those types of things that you're touching on are a really good way to kind of like bridge the gap between like the expertise that you currently have in a full-blown product. So if you have, if you run Facebook ads, you can just make like a Facebook ads checklist of how to get your first campaign set up, something like that. You do customer support, how you answer tickets. You run an agency, how you onboard clients. Like there's a million things that service-based businesses do. And this is like one of those first step kind of like MVP products that you can use to validate it.
Love it. Yeah, I think this is going to be great. So what we have is we're going to put up a timer in a second. So we're going to knock this out. The projection is we're going from idea to execution in 30 minutes. We're going to talk about possible ideas, and then I'm going to go using Canva, and then we're just going to knock this thing out. What do you think?
I love it.
All right. And by the way, everyone in chat, thank you for everyone watching on Twitch. Erica, thank you so much. Mark, we see you out there. All of you guys, great
What's
stuff.
up, Mark?
Thank you so much. And by the way, for anyone that has questions about their own project or what they want to launch, again, in the chat, let us know. Let us know either if you're watching live or in the comment section for the replay. Just do #replay and let us know what you're working on. So let's get right into it. I'm going to do a timer. Okay. So this is the outline that I have. We could go in a couple different ways. I was thinking about looking at or just talking about someone's skills, their interests, or what do people ask you about? Like you were talking about this beforehand too, that you can just think about what you're doing already professionally or proficient or what you love, and then you can turn that into a product. I have that framework where we could just go through just an example from the audience or yourself, Chris, or I sent you this last minute on Slack. I just finished a course on smart contracts, and then I wrote down the 9 lessons I learned from building it because it took me like 5 hours to solve these 9 problems, and I wrote them down, and I was like, I bet I could just turn that into a product. So which way do you want to go with this? What are you thinking?
I like that. What do people in the audience think? I think that would be a cool one to dive into.
Cool. Let's see about that. I'm going to give a couple seconds. People say yes, smart contract. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Cool.
We'll go that way. That was easy. That was
yeah. And as a very novice person in the crypto smart contract space, I can just be play the dumb person in the room, and if anything is confusing, maybe call it out.
Oh, this is great. No, this is excellent, and I'm just barely ahead of you. Like this is so. So what I was using was it's buildspace.so. They're not sponsoring this, but it's free. It teaches you how to make smart contracts. So I did the boot camp or the cohort for generating your own limited edition NFT collection and deploying it with Ethereum smart contracts. So I had that, but doing this took about it took me like 42 hours. But this was the main problems here. So for me, it was I hadn't coded for like 10 years. So just getting my system like in shape to actually have the environment, everyone in the course was already like, yeah, of course I'll spin this up. But I
They're
didn't
like
know.
deep in it. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't know that. And my Mac didn't know what it was doing either. So I had to do all of these things. And these were common errors that I was facing. And so I have them. Plus, in certain sections, I have screenshots. And then I also have another shout out to AppSumo. I took videos from Cloud App. And then I just have the breakdown of the problem and then solution of what I did with links in Cloud App too.
This is awesome. Okay, so for clarity, is this for creating NFTs, or this is smart contracts, or it's a combination of both?
It's the combination of both. So you're going to be able to create that NFT, to be even creating that NFT from scratch. You have to write a smart contract, enable for your system to even say like produce this NFT. So there's tons of like platforms like OpenSea where they will charge you and you can create your own NFT directly. They'll let you mint, they'll do all that stuff. They also charge you a lot versus if you do it this way, you have full control and you're writing the contract. Like I could write in the contract every time someone sells my NFT past the first person, I make 10% of every single transaction as well. So I can actually write that in the contract, and that's why it's so important.
Dude, what I think is interesting about this is like a takeaway for other people is it shows that it's like you don't even have to necessarily use. So say you're a web developer and you're like, I build websites. You don't have to make a checklist on how to build a website. You can use like the byproducts of you having learned how to build a website, which can then be a lot more constrained, because I think that's also something that, I was working on, which I might still do it. It's called Zoom Fit, a remote worker's guide to like basically like burning fat, building muscle, all while working from home. But as I started doing it, I realized like there are so many components to that. It's like there's the diet and the nutrition and the sleep and the exercise and all of the pieces. I'm like, that can just expand out so much. But if you do something like this and you're doing it almost like in a troubleshooting way, or like the 5 myths to watch out for, it's a lot more constrained. And then you don't have to give away basically all of your trade secrets as well.
Yeah. I like that. You just articulated that so much better than what I was trying to do. It was great. Exactly what Chris just said. That's what we're going to be doing. I love that. And so what I'm going to do also too, I have this project right here because I did this doc. Okay. So I have the pregame section of what you need to download to get started with building smart contracts. So I can just have the links there. And then I'm going to have the 9 steps right there. Okay, cool. So let's see. Let's mark that. Okay, so 5 minutes, 19 seconds to think about the idea. And now what we're going to do is look for how we can compile it or make it look good or anything like that. Now I have 2 different ideas, Chris. I have an idea where I could create something in Canva and it would just be an image, and then it could be a clickable PDF, and then it just takes them to the Notion database of this. Or do you think I should just make a workbook in Canva and just copy and paste like the wording? What do you think would be better?
I think you could just do that first one. Just get like the you're thinking like a thumbnail image or a title image. Yeah. I like that, and then just link out to the Notion.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because then that way people can just like, I don't know. I think it's easier for people to use Notion. Notion can be more dynamic. They can just copy it and edit it on their own or take notes within it.
I like that. Okay, cool. All right. So what I'm going to do is, let me go back, remind me later. Let me look at, yeah, I think I'm in the right place. I think I should go to presentations. After I go to presentations, I think I want, the next part is, let me go to see all and see like the kind of vibe I'm looking at. I kind of like the more minimalist kind of thing versus cartoony. How do you feel about that? I'm liking this.
I like that, especially for this genre of product.
Yeah, I think
this
so.
Looks
Victor,
a lot more on brand.
By the way, Victor, awesome to be here, guys. Victor, thank you for being here, and you're awesome for being here and asking questions. Let us know what you're trying to build. This is awesome. Okay. All right. So we're doing this now. As you can tell, Chris is a lot better at naming things than me. So
Oh God, I don't know
what do you?
that.
Let's see. Okay. So that Zoom fit. You better copyright that. You got to do something. Has people done that? I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'll Google it right now.
I'm
Don't
telling you, better
steal
get
it.
that
If
domain.
somebody in this audience steals it from me, I'm just gonna reject the submission.
You know what? I'm telling you this right now, and they know this. People in the audience know this. Someone like asked me on stream, like, is this a great domain? I was like, bro, don't do this in chat. Someone might take it. By the time he tried to do it, someone already got it from the audience.
Son of a gun.
They're savages.
All right, no replay on this then.
Yeah. Let's see about this. So let's see. So 9 lessons, and I'm going to move some things around in a second, but like crypto and smart contracts. The reason I did crypto, because a lot of people, that's more of a buzzword right now. A lot of times they're not sure about smart contracts, but if I did it together, I think I can have something there. I did 9 lessons. I might shorten this just because I think this is a little bit too much. But I'm going to leave it here because I want to get the image done before I knock anything else out. So let's go here. Let's go to images. Where is images? The problem is, I was telling this to my wife earlier. I was like, how do you do it? I just go into Unsplash, and she's like, it's already in Canva. Like, why are you going? So
wait,
I'm gonna
Canva's connected with Unsplash? That's like where their library comes from?
Yeah. And so this is what I was asking her. And she's like, yeah, it just pulls in. I was like, are you sure? She's like, look at what's happening. I'm like, okay. So we'll see about that.
That's clever.
Let's see about that. And I could be doing it wrong. So people might be like, stop it. That's fine. That's fine too. Let me do this real quick. I like this right here. Let me just see if I can just delete this. And so I can have the other one. Okay. All right. We're going to have to crop it, guys. We're going to have to crop it. I'm lazy. All right.
No, man, this is awesome.
Let's do that. Put that there. Let me move it that way. Something like that right now. Let's also, I'm going to change it, make it a little bit. Maybe I did like the black and white though. Let's go here. Come on. Are we that? Like, let me just, come on now. They're giving me everything except black and white.
I feel like I should be contributing, but I'm just enjoying watching you do this because I think it is so helpful just seeing, like, you can just take away all of the barriers and all of the mental talk that's going to prevent you from making something and just be like, I'm just going to make it and just to dive in. That's awesome. I would love in the comments as well, if people have particular ideas they're batting around that they want to run by, and we can maybe multitask.
Love it. Love it.
Get some feedback while you're doing this.
Good. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, so some people are saying, hey, great to be here. 360 Magnetic Solution says, what's the Black Friday fund? Okay. Thanks for joining, by the way. This is good stuff.
Welcome. You want me to go over it? When you're doing this?
Sure.
Yeah. Black Friday funds on AppSumo. If you go to, is there can I post a link?
You cannot. I can do it for you.
You want to post a link?
I'm doing it right now. I'm spamming the chat right now with it.
Cool. Yeah, so we got this Black Friday fund going on at AppSumo that if you list a digital product on AppSumo before November 17th and it gets approved by our team, you can win up to $10,000. So that is the long and short of it. And so right now we're going through Doc's building a product. We're going to get it, see how far we can get it towards the listing. But yeah, you can head over to this link. If you have a product, you can just click sell, start selling, get it listed. It takes probably less than 10 minutes. If you don't have a product, we're talking about how you can make one. And so, yeah, we're doing a crypto and smart contracts ebook. Is it an ebook? Yeah. Is it a checklist? Something like that?
Something like that.
We'll see what comes out of it.
Yeah, I think it's like, I don't know. One thing at a time. Let's see. We're doing that. Let me bring this one up. Okay, so I have this. And I dropped it in the chat. Remember, guys, you can sign up right now if you want to take a look at this. And remember, you're seeing in real time, like, we're going to be seeing how far we can get. And let's see, I'm going to say going to say checklist or like resource guide. I'm just going to say resource guide for now. Kind of generic right there. Although, technically we are Brand Factory, but, most people, I'm just going to say Doc Williams because I looked at my analytics, and even though I'm like, this is my company, most of my analytics just come from the name versus the company. So I'm like, you know what, maybe I should just start using that more so I can optimize. 360 Magnetic Solution says, can I post a white labeled product or does it have to be original? White labeled. Ooh. So are you asking 360? Are you saying you already got something that was white labeled from something else and then you're trying to put it on? Let me know in the chat. I don't know. What does that look like, Chris? I don't know.
Yeah, that seems a bit gray area depending on the specifics for it. But something you can do is once you click start selling, there is a live chat within the onboarding flow. So you can hit up one of the reps in there if you want to do a bit more detailed back and forth about what is and isn't acceptable.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean, these are random questions. I would never have even thought about this. So
I don't. I think that's the first time this has come up for me as well. That's why I don't have a very clean answer on the spot.
That's awesome. Okay, so what I did was, and we're doing this half an hour. We're at 13 minutes. So really, we've been building for 8 minutes because it took 5 minutes just to talk. So we did this one. We have that done. I'm gonna still maybe mess with the wording in a second, but really, all I need to do is if I look at, let's see if I can highlight the entire, no, I could do this. So this is what happens. If I click one of these elements, I can then, if I do the dots, I can then link it to whatever I want. So if they downloaded this, then they link it, and I could maybe even just have it like, access the resource guide or something, then it will automatically go to the Notion doc. Let's see.
Are you asking me or telling me? I don't know that. If that's how that works, that's dope.
Yes, it does work that way. I'm talking out loud. Kind of.
No, that's super cool. That's a smart way to do it. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see about this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy and paste, put this over here. I'm going to say access database here or something. Base here. I know it looks ugly. We'll change it in a second, everybody. Okay, cool. Don't judge me, Erica. Graphic design people. I know I'm trying. All right. We're just out here trying to make a living. Okay. So I might do something like this. I know it's not the prettiest, but I think I'm going to change the color and just make it really clear that I might even have to say click or something, but that way when they download it, they know exactly. I might change this.
Probably even put like a button in, right? I bet that's an element.
You know what? I might just do that. Let's just do that. Like,
I'm not trying to throw you off.
No, that is so much better. Like something like that, or okay, that's bold. Okay. Okay. What do you think about that, Chris? Like just like access here. Is that like, or even the click button? There's a click button? No. Should we just do click?
Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah. Let's see about this.
Oh, it's a pro feature.
Yeah, they're trying to get me. I might have to pay for it though. I mean, come on, bro. Like they can't hit me up with a free version of that. Let me try to do this. Click. Let's see about this. If we can get a free version on that. Look, I can deal with that. What do you think about that?
Which one?
Does that look bad? Does that look bad?
Are you gonna put like an element next to it that says click here, or just do that?
Yeah. You know what? We're just going. Look at this.
Yeah, I would just do. You could even use like one of the. Yeah. Does that let you edit it? I would just do text and then use like one of those rounded squares. You know, right. It's like a backdrop.
Rounded. Yeah. Let's do this. Where was I?
No, you have click in the search. So I think that was throwing it. Huh?
Okay. See,
no,
this is why.
Go back, click into the search. I think I saw it in the drop down. This is, man, I feel like
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
And I think you can round the corners or something like that.
Chris, we don't have time for rounded corners here.
You're right. You're right, man. I'm getting bogged down.
That, and I mainly can't find it. So, let's see. Let me do that. Now, wait, real quick. Oh, questions flying in. I'm sorry. Let's do this thing. Okay. 360 magnetic, talking about all free, give it color. Oh man, people are giving me advice on this one. People are saying pill shape. Camera has 40 billion valuation. They don't need they don't need your buck doc. That's right, Victor. I refuse to go premium. That's exactly right.
I feel the same way.
Come on now. Give me a second. Okay. Let's do this.
Let the doctor operate.
No, come on, man. Okay, we got this. You know, I know my wife is probably just secretly judging me watching this.
Listen, this is all about getting a V1. You can always go back and clean it up later.
Thank you.
That's what I keep trying to tell myself is like, stop editing and just start making progress. And then you can pay somebody to edit, or you can go back and edit later. But like, step one is just get it down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're good with that. We'll clean it up, especially like timer. Remember, we're on a timer right now, guys. So let's do this. So I have this right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to copy. I'm probably just going to duplicate it because that way I can just make a fresh Notion and then link it to that. And then it's not connected to the rest. So I'm going to do a new workspace. I'm going to do crypto smart contract resource guide. Okay, cool. I'm going to, because I care about this way too much. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Okay, and then the next part is I'm going to go back to my section. Let me open it up. Go back to this. Copy of. Let me go up. Okay. Bro. Come on now. Come on. Don't do this to me.
Do you need to open up the drop down?
Might have to.
Should it just?
It should just do this. Like, why are they? Come on now. Can I?
Damn.
All right. Let's see about this. Let's just make it a page. Oh, move to. Maybe I should just do that. I should have just did that. I just, sometimes you just make it too hard. Okay. There we go. We have that right there. And then also too, what I liked was I had another additional one. Let me duplicate this as well. And then I'm going to say how to get started. System like prereqs or something. Started. Spell something wrong or something happens in my life, it'll be all right. Let's see, we got that. Let's move this bad boy same way. Crypto over there. Let's bring that over here. Okay, so we have this right here. This is looking good. I think I can just bring this in. Okay, cool. I'll just put that right there at the top. So this feels good.
You want to edit that copy of just 9 things I learned?
Yeah.
I got you.
What would I do without you? I'd be an amateur. It says people would judge me. Okay, so look at this. We have copy right here. Okay, so timer. We're at 20 minutes. All right, we got 9 minutes. Let's do this. Okay, so here I'm going to take click. I'm going to what is this? Link this bad boy. Link to search. Okay, cool. Let's make this whole thing right here a link as well, just in case they click the whole box. Okay, so now it's linked. I might also just make the title. I've seen sometimes people just click random things. You already know this, Chris. Like people click random things. Like you're like, that's not even. Why would you ever click that?
Yeah, I make when I'm setting up an email, I make everything clickable because exactly that.
Never know. And if they do it the right way, like more power to them. But for the most part, then you get everyone that just message you like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. So I'm like, I'm even doing my name because I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing this game.
You want the doc, you get the product.
There we go. Okay, so we have this. Now what we're going to do is it's a PDF. I'm going to save download settings. I don't know. I don't think I need that, but okay, we got that. All right, so let's look at the timer. Okay, let's look at this. All right, so we're at 22 minutes. We came up with the idea. We had the linking of the presentation or the resource guide in Canva. We linked it to this database. We're going to see how far we can get in the process of listing. Let's go through some questions in the chat. First of all, guys, how do we feel so far? Okay. You have to pick a shape, round it. Look at this. Little wondered. Listen, I'm unfortunately. Listen, I know I'm getting jacked up.
Getting
Let's
some
see.
design feedback.
Exactly. Thank you for everything you do. I've learned a lot. I know a lot of other people have. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad that you're here, and thank you so much.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I've learned so much from this man.
Good times. Little Wonder Bird says, "Oof, you reminded me of a pet peeve of when I want to engage with an email, but their website link is nowhere, and I have to leave the email to navigate to the organization website."
Hey, you're welcome. That's why I set them up this way, exactly like Doc said.
This is good. Okay, so now we have this. Now let's see how fast we can list this bad boy, right? So I've got the PDF. I've got those things. Let me make sure to, I'm just opening a window real quick. I'm not sure if everyone can see this. Cool. So I have this. I was just testing it out to see if it would take me. Boom. Okay, so the links work. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, we're good. Just to make sure, I've done this before in the past, make sure that you have it shared to web to make sure everyone can get there, and it's not private or anything like that. You don't want to just trying to share it over and over and over again. So we're good to go. Okay, now, do I just press this button, Chris?
All you do.
This. Okay. By the way, am I allowed to enter? Am I excluded because I am? I don't think I can list.
No, man.
Maybe
you can. You're good. You can list. You can even claim a prize.
What in the world? Okay, so list new product like this.
Yep. List a new product. Yeah, if somebody, it's only because you've done a product before that it put you in that first screen. If somebody hasn't done a product, they'll drop in right here.
Got it. Okay. So name a product. I'm just gonna call it like crypto and smart contract resource guide. What do you think?
I like it.
I think that's good enough.
Clean, clear, obvious.
Yep. Website. Should I just have it as the Notion doc itself, or what should I do?
No, you can just do this is just more so for like your information, not necessarily the product. So you could do Brand Factory or I would Brand Factory.
Cool. Okay, let me do that. Support, just make it my email, or what should I do?
Yeah, whoever, if people want to reach out and they have any issues, who do they contact?
Yep, they are going to contact Sabrina.
Doc doesn't want to deal with those.
It works so much better if she answers it. Listen, I'm just terrible. I know I'm a terrible person. I already know. Let's see. Add a category. I would say education. What do you think?
Yep. Yeah, I think education, web development.
I think so. It's Web3. Yep, I think so.
Kind of course or no? Content? I don't know.
I think it's content.
You can also just okay. Well, there you go. You got your 3.
Next image. All right.
Images.
So what I'm gonna do is probably just screen. What do you think? I should just screen I'm gonna just take a picture of it.
Let's give that a shot. We have some dimensions that I don't know if it's gonna kick you. I think we might have taken the restraints off, but give it a shot, see if that works.
Okay.
And if not, we might just need to make another one in Canva.
Yeah. Let's see about this. See in the chat if we got what's going on. Really digging the content. Love it. There's content connection between content and follow through. Awesome. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it.
And again, everyone, you can do this and make $250 like that and also be entered to win 10 chances at $10,000. Well, I guess you have 1 of 10 chances. But yeah, no, that's what's so cool about it is like a lot of people I think get stuck because they're like, well, even if I make this product and go through all of the work, there's no guarantee anyone's going to buy it. And so it's like, hey, you're basically getting paid at least $250 to make a product that you've been meaning to make and wanting to make and have been putting off. And look, that looks great.
I think that looks okay. Okay, cool. We've got that. Now it says previous. Okay, next. Am I missing something? Next.
Oh, you did that as a product image, not a cover image.
Oh, okay.
So
hold on.
Product images, try doing it as a cover image and then
do that.
Kill it there.
There we go. Let's do this. Do it again. Okay. No
And then what you
problem.
do is once you get your 250, you just put in more crypto.
Yep, that's exactly right. It's going to funnel right into that. I'm not even joking.
Dude, that
Not even
Bitcoin's been
joking.
going crazy.
I saw it. I was like, I need to, after this, right after this, I'm like, I need to look at my finances.
Yeah.
I was like, I should have got it last week. Okay, so it's optional. I can keep going then.
You can keep going. You can always come
Should
back
I?
and edit it.
Yeah.
You could take screenshots of the inside of it if there are particular things.
You know what I'm gonna do? Do you think this looks bad if I just do a screenshot
No,
of
no,
the
people
Notion
have done
doc?
that
Okay, I'm just gonna do that.
just to be able to show like everything that's included in it.
Yeah, I think just like having that. Yeah, let me make it a little bit. There we go. We can see everything right there. Okay.
Have you submitted a product before?
You know what? But it was manual back in the day. It's been a minute. So I haven't been through this one at all. And I was like, man, this is yeah. And I wanted to do it like without testing it out to see how like so people could see all the way through. Must be a minimum. Please try again. A minimum. Oh, okay. So I should go back. Let me
Maybe
just
like
do this.
Zoom.
What do you think? Oh, just
Are you getting kicked out because no, I think you were getting kicked out from the screenshot, right? Was it the screenshot issue or was it?
It was the screenshot issue. Let's see about this. Maybe so they just want me to okay, let's see about this. Let's see if it works.
If not, we can stick with the cover image and move forward.
Yeah.
Again, don't let perfect be the enemy of good.
Yeah. Let's see about this. Okay. Life goes on. I like it. Okay. Yep. That's what we needed. Okay. I like that. We can do it. We can do it.
I think
save that bad boy. Okay. So we have that. Okay. So next product copy. Did I do that? Okay. Let's do that. Product copy. Okay. So we're going to keep this super simple.
And another thing for people is you can see here that blue view our copy guideline. So if you're stuck on the images, you're stuck on the copy, anything like that, we do link out to different resources along the way. So you can also always take advantage of those. You're not getting stuck.
I love that. Let me do this real quick. It's really super basic. I can come back, but I'm going to just take the copy that we were talking about earlier. Kind of just put it here. And then, yeah, that's cool. I was like, oh, I'm like, what just happened? I didn't write all of this. This looks good though. I'm going to just do it. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Next, pricing. Okay. We're going to outsource this. What does everyone think I should do the pricing for something like this? Or Chris, tell me like things like this. How often does it? 30 minutes, 30 minutes. All the way. Okay, so we got to pricing in 30 minutes. You know, we do this like to show. Really, I'm gonna go on to finish.
Yeah, let's keep pushing through. But yeah,
what do you think I should do? Maybe like for something like this, would you say like maybe 15 or 27? What's the like sweet spot that you're?
Yeah, I think somewhere around there. Let's go 19.
Yeah. Let's see, 19.
And then original price. It's like what would you have paid when you were starting this course for this?
Man, 360 is trying to hit me with like an $8 product. Man, it's worth only $8. Okay, so I'm gonna push back on this a little bit. So I'm thinking about how much would I charge. If I had this would have easily saved me 15 hours if I had this. So I'm thinking if my time is worth, I'm gonna say $40, $45, something like that. I'm thinking easily, and then I'm doing a half of 1 hour, and I'm charging only 19. I feel like I think that it is worth that. To me, it would be that because I haven't seen any resource online that it would be around that. Yeah. 360 saying I should do $8 because I'll sell more. Chris, what do you think about that theory?
I think what you're saying is completely valid. I think the higher you want to price it, the more of a kind of story you got to tell to sell it. Because right now, all of the values on the back end, and again, we're going through this quickly just as a demonstration, but it's like, if you want to charge more, I always think then it's like, let's focus on some of those images. Let's focus on that copy. It's one of those things where it's not what you say, it's what people hear. And in this case, it's like, it's not what the product is that's going to make people buy. It's what people think that product is.
I feel you. I feel you. 360. We salute you. Thank you so much. You've talked me out. I was like, I'm not going to do it. There's
Because
no
I think
way you're doing it.
I think all the things you said are completely valid. And if you put that in the copy, you really like, okay, what's the problem? What's the story? What's the solution? Like, how did this play? Where did this come from? Show them kind of like the blood, sweat, tears, and cost that went into you kind of like learning this the hard way and how you're going to save them from going through all of that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. All right. So we did that. Okay. So we had $8. Okay. It tells me, let me run down the numbers. We have this returning. Okay. That's fine. Da-da-da-da. Next, redemption.
Yep.
Code.
And so this is going to be a direct download.
Okay. Cool. Upload it right here.
Yep.
Let's do it right here. He says 360 saying, but you must include an upsell for $40 or more. I got you, man. I'm working on that. I might have to do that. So once they download, then I'll talk to them. Okay, cool. So we have that and we can submit, right?
Do it.
Smart God. Okay, submitting your product, agree to terms. Make sure everybody, y'all read the terms. Okay, do that, accept and submit. But I know these guys, it works out. Okay, good. All right,
and
cool.
You're in, man.
Dude, that's
that
awesome.
Easy. What's our time now? Or do we pause it?
Let's see it. 33. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good.
For potentially a chance for a guaranteed 250 and a potential chance to win an extra 10K. I think that's pretty good.
I think that's good. I think that's good.
You can do that over your coffee in the morning. Yeah, we got a weekend coming up. Yeah.
Come on now. And you saw that Chris was talking, we were going back and forth. That was from idea to going to market. Like we were just talking about, like it's so if you already have the idea, you have more than, you can do it even quicker than that. I mean, so
and a lot of people even like you, it's not, you didn't even need to start from scratch. Like I bet so many people have help docs or have processes that they use for like internal documentation or just like notes that they've taken when they've gone through courses. And so you don't even need to reinvent the wheel on a lot of this stuff. It's just like tightening it up, making it accessible for like a general audience or an entrepreneurial audience. And then, clean it up, make a cover, go through the listing process, which it was cool to see that it really did take probably that whole listing process was like, 5 minutes, something like that.
Yeah. That was beautiful. No, the onboarding was great. All of these things. So just real quick, we'll wrap up within 2 minutes. Chris, do you mind if we just rapid fire answer some questions?
Please. Let's do it. Love to.
All right. So, little Wonder Bird says, does AppSumo have creator resources with data on what topics are hot, keyword searches? I'm somewhat of a jack of all trades, and I could use the help narrowing down topics that are in demand. Great question.
Yeah, that is a great question. We don't have something specific, but I think there are a couple of ways to back into that. One of them would be going to appsumo.com, going to browse and just seeing what's hot, what's trending. You can see the number of reviews on each product. You can also see for some, if not all of the products, you can see how many times it's been downloaded. I think that might only be for free products. But you can also read the comments there, see what people are saying, see what they like. Yeah, there's like a trending, a what's hot. So looking at what's getting bumped up in the algorithm can definitely help you narrow some of those things down. But yeah, I mean, our general audience is like entrepreneurs, freelancers, people, agency owners, people that fit that mold. And so resources that help them kind of generally are going to do pretty well.
Love it. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but what I found is when I was putting courses on Udemy, they have a huge search volume of all of the courses and what people are doing in real time. I just start jacking up like where like hot trends that spike really fast on Udemy. I'm like, they did all the work for you. So might take that and then I might compare, go in AppSumo, do all these things. But I mean, yeah, if you go to what's trending and what's hot on AppSumo, you'll know exactly what the pulse of the community wants. Just a couple more questions. We have, thank you so much. Yes, $8. Chipotle meal. That's exactly right. We've got a question from Erica out here. Real personal. Chris, when is your book about copywriting coming out? Did you say you were releasing? They're all about what's going on.
I did not. Book on copywriting. We have a book coming out at AppSumo that's currently on pause while we're doing this promotion, but if you're on the AppSumo email list, you will be the first to know once we have a way. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were on like your personal LinkedIn. People are like, when that book gonna drop? I'm like,
no. We do have a bunch of like resources and things like that on AppSumo that you can check out, and then we have a book coming out in the future.
That's awesome. 360, does AppSumo consider, oh, well, listen to this. Listen to this. People talking a little. Does AppSumo consider JVZoo and Warrior Plus to be competitors in this space?
I've never heard of them, so no.
That is the best answer right there. That is, you know what? That is such an answer. So this is the last thing, and then we'll wrap up. This is like when Scarlet Witch is she is talking to Thanos, like, you've taken everything from me, and Thanos is like, I don't even know who you are, and just like keeps going. Like that was the same response. But yes, if you're in those spaces, yes, I love that so much. So that answers the question right there. That is excellent. Everyone, remember, in the comment section, let us know if you've enjoyed this, if you want to see more of this kind of content. And remember, if you're struggling with what to launch, you can see what you need to do. Just work on your skills. Think about what you can be offering. Get in there and start applying right now for the Black Friday fund. I'm dropping the link one more time. Chris, where can the good people find you at, or where should they go? Just on AppSumo, or do you want people talking to you? What would you like?
Yeah, hey, feel free to hit me up through whatever channel you would like. LinkedIn's probably the easiest to reach out to me. Easy, I think if you search Chris AppSumo, you'll be able to find me. But for this fund, yeah, if you just go to appsumo.com, there will be links all over to get you to this page. Doc's also posting it here, sell.appsumo.com/black-friday-fund. But yeah, get it in by November 17th. Spend 2 hours this weekend putting something together, and you can get that. Lock in that 250. If there's any of those $1,000 prizes, maybe you can snag one of those and then be entered for 10K. But thanks everyone for coming out. This was super fun for me. Doc, thank you very much. Very cool to see how you work.
No problem, man. Yes, thank you so much for being here. Hang tight one sec, Chris. But everyone else, we'll see you later. Remember, in the comment section down below, let us know if you need anything. And if you like this material, remember, you like and subscribe to the channel. We do this every single week. All right, everybody.